Hi team. This is my project, which is a cloud change risk reviewer. Uh, so Imagine a cloud engineer makes a small change, like opening access to the internet or adding overly broad IAM permission with wildcard. One mistake can cause a huge security breach or outage. My project is Cloud Change Risk Reviewer, an AI agent system that automatically reviews cloud change requests and flags security and operational risk before they are applied. So the basically problem statement, I would say, like in the real cloud environment, change requests are often reviewed manually, which is very slow and inconsistent. Security team can miss critical issues like as it exposed to any port with all incoming and outgoing traffic, like S3 bucket with public access or IAM policies with wildcards. So a missed issue can lead to privilege escalation, data leaks, or compliance violation. We need an automated, consistent reviewer that never forgets to check for those patterns. So here comes the part why agents instead of a simple script. Because just agents can reason about the change. They call multiple specialized tools and combine security and operational findings and also explain the risk in natural language. My system uses Google ADK to build a multi-agent flow workflow, a coordinator agent, a risk reviewer agent, and ops reviewer agent. So these agents call tools via an MCP server, which contains my custom security and operational rules. And basically, I have added myself these rules, and later we can be designing the whole project as well. But just for a small review, I created this one. So the coordinator agent manages the workflow. The security reviewer check the security risk, and the ops reviewer checks the operational risk. They use a local protocol-based server for the actual rule checks, so the logic stays modular and easy to extend. The flow is simple. I pass a JSON change request to the app. The coordinator agent reads it. The specialist agent calls the rule server. The system returns a final report with risk level findings and remediation. So here is my coordinator PY script. So I've been using the Gemini 2.5 Flash. So all this comes into my agent folder, and this is my operation reviewer. And this is my MCP server where I have defined all these rules for this particular project. So the user change request in the form of JSON input, the coordinator agent, which is ADK, it reviews it via the security reviewer agent or the operation reviewer agent, calls the MCP tool, custom local MCP server, it checks the security rules, operations rules, and calculate the risk, evaluate it, and give us a final risk assessment with a Markdown report. So this is my whole repo structure. I have a readme .env where my environment variables are there, and the MCP server where my server.py is there. And within my app, there is my agent.py. So I have also created a JSON under the samples for this particular project. So this is how we can go. So currently I'm in my Google Antigravity project. So I will be going under this. So I will initialize it. Now install all the requirements. Now I will run my main.py, which is inside the app directory. And here are few samples. In this format, it will evaluate. So it's under samples. We change one. Here we can see temporary SSH access for troubleshooting, allowing inbound TCP port 22 days for the SSH from CIDR. So this is for all. So I'm sorry. I will just export the keys. And obviously, I will later on delete this API key for the security purpose. So yeah, so let's run our script. So it has given us a critical finding, like it's exposed to the public internet. So the security evaluation has been given. Same if we choose the IAM permission over here for granting IAM, which is uh, identity and access management within the AWS cloud infra to manage all the roles, user and service roles as well, and to define a granular level of permission to them. So if suppose we are providing a wildcard, so what it will say, so yes. So overly permissions I am policy related with wildcard action or research, which violates the least privilege. So the tool is not just accepting input, it is actually evaluating cloud change safety. I built this with Python, the agent framework, and a local rules server. The project demonstrates multi-agent design, custom tool integration, and security-focused automation. I myself have faced issue with the permission securities and vulnerabilities. So the value of this project is simple. It helps team catch critical cloud security issue early, provide consistent automated reviews. It integrates AI agent in a practical, real-world security pattern. The Cloud Change Risk Reviewer is a practical tool that shows how AI agent and a rules engine can automate cloud security reviews. It uses ADK agent for orchestration, reasoning, and MCP server for modular security and operations rules. A CLI for simple, repeatable usage. Right now, it's a demo for single changes, but at large scale, it can be integrated with CI/CD to block risky changes before they deploy. Grow into policy as code engine with rules for security, compliance, cost, and more. Add more agents for cost analysis, compliance, incident response, and drift detection. Also, support the audit and reporting to basically help the team to track the risk and improve security. We can also extend to multi-cloud Azure, GCP, or Kubernetes with the same agent framework. In large organization, this can be helpful, reduce manual review load, enforce consistent security rules, catch risky changes early, improve compliance and auditability. We can also integrate this with Jira and other tooling as well, where there is a permission tickets or such sort of tickets which comes into the bucket of the engineers, and this AI agent can help us to know like what sort of permission they are asking or what they are trying to do, and whether they have the permissions that sort of with another clusters or in the AWS account or in any cloud platform. So in future we can also use as an enterprise. So the design is to build a scalable into a real cloud governance and security automation platform. All this, my basically basic structure, the architecture, all this I have defined within the README file. Project, I use Antigravity. Antigravity helped by making development faster and structured. Instead of starting from scratch, it supports planning, code generation, testing, and iteration. I basically provided an idea and it helped me for the pre-designing part all the way to the deployment part. It supports planning, code generation, testing, and iteration as well. But vibe coding is only effective when the requirements are clear, the security boundaries are controlled, and the output is reviewed carefully. It not only provided me the review, but also the implementation part as well and the walkthrough. So the main lesson is that AI can accelerate building, but responsible planning, testing, and security checks are still necessary before shipping anything. So, so this was my project, and thanks again to have a look over my project. And again, thank you for this Agentic AI 5 days training, and looking forward for more to come. This side Ashish. Have a great day. Thank you again for watching it out. Have a great day.